Here in the United States, investigators are still trying to track down suspects in the shooting of two police officers in Ferguson, Missouri. Jay Gray is outside the police department in Ferguson where the attack took place. He joins us live with the latest on the investigation and ongoing tensions. Hi, Jay.
Hey there, good evening, Asiye. Look, police just finishing up a press conference here where they say it's their top priority to find the suspect or suspects responsible for shooting two police officers here. That investigation, the manhunt, continues. So does the push for change by protesters here.
A steady, soaking rain seems to have dampened the tension in Ferguson for now. A day after, two police officers were wounded by gunfire. The manhunt for suspects in the attack continues.
This is the #1 priority right now of the St. Louis County Police Department to identify these individuals.
Investigators believe the shots came from this hill about 150 yards from the police station where the officers were hit. Hands up! And where protesters gathered again last night.
The protest will not end. We are seeking legislative changes. There will be reforms. The world will hear us.
A message that overnight included prayers for the ambushed officers.
We came to grieve the wounding of law enforcement officers. We came to give God thanks that the officers who were injured last night are now at their homes.
Recovering as this community struggles to do the same.
Yeah, now there's no word of an organized protest scheduled for here tonight. Some of the protesters who have been organizing the events are having a dinner this evening at a local church. One other note on what's happening here as the investigation, the manhunt continues. The amount of money as a reward for information leading to an arrest has jumped to over $10,000 at this point. That's the latest live here in Ferguson. Asiye?
Jay, U.S. President Barack Obama was interviewed on a popular late-night comedy show here in the United States. He was asked about the shooting of these two police officers in Ferguson. Let's listen to what he had to say.
I think that what had been happening in Ferguson was oppressive and objectionable and was worthy of protest. But there was no excuse for criminal acts. And whoever fired those shots shouldn't detract from the issue. They're criminals. They need to be arrested.
So, Jay, what have protesters been saying to you about what's going on, and what is the mood in Ferguson right now?
Look, protesters, as President Obama said, are very frustrated here. They feel like it's taking away from a message that they've delivered for 218 days peacefully, they say. They weren't involved, they tell us, with the shooting. They detest it. They want this person or people to be captured. And again, they're frustrated that it's taking away from what they're trying to do and the message that they're trying to deliver. As for the mood here, tense, as you might imagine, a lot of people confused at how, when it looks like some change is beginning in their local government, that the gunshots would be fired, that the two officers would be hit. And there's a big concern that this is going to ratchet up that violence again to the levels that we saw before. So a lot of tension, a lot of concern, Asiye.
Jay Gray, thank you so much, live in Ferguson, Missouri.